How would you like to describe the color red to a blind person?
It's very nice to smell red. Since red usually means rose and stuff.
And do you like your current school?
Not very like, but it's not so bad.
Would you mind just tell me what is it that you feel most proud of yourself for?
I'm good at writing codes and I'm good at making stuff in robotics.
Okay, so what types of programming languages that are capable of right now? Is it Python?
Yes. I can do some simple calculations with it.
And what types of robotics competitions you've been participating?
Don't do competitions, but I do classes, which means that I learn how to make stuff. For example, I'm learning now how to make a belt sanding machine or building my own RC car.
It's not just about robotics, it's also about remote control car.
No, it also talks about the structure, like which structure is the hardest and how to build it.
Would you mind just tell me what is your favorite subject?
DT.
You have DT right now?
Not every day, but every week.
Outside the school.
Yes.
So what are the academic subjects that you like to study in the school?
I like chemistry since I like to learn about different chemicals and I also like physics. So I'd always choose robotics.
So do you like maths?
I'm not so bad at it, but it's on like the middle line.
Okay, so can I ask you a maths question?
Sure.
So how many even numbers are there between 100 and 1,000 inclusively?
Is it 500?
No, but closer. So the first step is to figure out how many numbers are there between these two digits, which is 1,000 minus 100 plus 1. 901 numbers consecutively. You divide that by 2, you go 415.5 because you have one more even number than the odd number. You have 451 even number and 450 odd numbers.
I'm also into points.
This is the past interview question for Eton at the age of 10, which means if you would like to go to schools like that, you should be prepared for these types of subject-related questions. Okay, would you mind just telling me we've got free time? What would you like to do?
Reading.
What types of books that you would like to read when you've got free time?
Sometimes fantasy, sometimes non-fiction, but I usually do science fiction and
For example?
New Asher and Dark Intelligence.
That's a very interesting name. What is that book about?
It's about a dark intelligence story where they have a kind of like a space station. And although it's quite fascinating, I don't really read much of it, since some of them are like a bit bloody.
So who is your favorite programmer?
I don't really have one of them, since I just think coding is very fascinating.
Do you like to compete with the others?
I have been thinking about it, but I think that I need to do it a bit more better, so like I can compute some better robots, and then I can compete with others.
And would you mind just tell me, do you want to go to England to study?
Yes.
Because
I think that in England I might get to a better school, since at China there is much bigger competition, and I think that in England there's not as much competition as China, but still there's some competition, so then I need to get ready.
Would you mind just tell me how would you like to describe the color red to a blind person?
Can they smell it?
I think they can.
It's very nice to smell red, since red usually means rose and stuff. And to add, red sometimes means bad. Red is the color of blood. When you touch red, it's usually a bit wet.
You've been using a very good way to describe the smell, the odor of blood, of rose, of something that is red. That is very good. But one advice, you need to be aware of your manners and also your behavior, your responses, to think in other people's shoes. You need to switch roles. Understand why do they want to ask that types of questions? What do they like to know about you? They would like to know your personality. They would like to know what type of person are you.
Yes.
小朋友能力不错，然后也比较聪明，所以我前面问的几个面试问题分别是就刚刚那几个学校今年问到的问题。前面我问的基本上都是属于 facts， 就是事实类的，然后问他的喜好啊，了解他，然后到后面会涉及到更多的是 critical thinking 的问题。其实这是很难的挑战性问题，他没有预期期待他会答得出来，但是他会想，他会怎么去思考这个问题，遇到挑战他的态度是什么样，是积极去思考，积极去 找答案，他其实想去知道的是你是不是 inquisitive， 充满好奇心，对知识充满渴望。